Well, look what happened as soon as Colorado gave Trump vote fraud information. Despite assurances from Democrats that voter fraud doesn't exist, they have utterly refused to cooperate with Trump's voter fraud commission. A particularly suspicious event happened in July after Trump's team requested personal information on voters from all states to verify their ability to legally vote, according to the Washington Examiner. Colorado agreed to turn over the information only to have hundreds of people in each district withdraw their registrations. What, they're afraid to be caught? A spokesperson for the Denver Elections Division has said their county has seen 180 people withdraw their registration a week after the announcement of the state's intent to cooperate with Trump's team. Arapahoe County has seen over 160 people pull their registrations. According to PBS, Trump's voter fraud commission requested names, addresses, partial social security numbers, party affiliation, and records of previous votes as part of its investigation into the legitimacy of votes from various states. Its mission and reason for requesting the data was to determine flaws in the system that could lead to improper voter registrations, improper voting, fraudulent voter registrations, and fraudulent voting. The pushback was enormous, with the majority of states utterly refusing to supply any information or only willing to supply what they considered public information. The Electronic Privacy Information Center even filed a lawsuit against the commission stating the information request is a severe invasion of Americans' rights. No, it's a severe invasion of illegal voters infringing upon the American voters' rights. White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders criticized the state's reaction as nothing more than a political stunt, quote, saying the commission was only requesting public information. According to The Atlantic, many states are refusing to comply out of fear that the information could be used by Republicans to commit voter suppression against minorities who may vote for Democrats. Alex Padilla, California Secretary of State, claimed they wouldn't comply because it fed the supposed myth that Trump lost the popular vote due to alleged illegal votes, which was proven. California's participation would only serve to legitimize the false and already debunked claims of massive voter fraud made by the president, the vice president, and Mr. Kobach, Padilla stated. The cry against voter suppression was taken up again by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, another Democratic New Yorker there, yesterday, according to Business Insider. After President Trump responded to the Charlottesville violence, Schumer, like other Democrats, swiftly misinterpreted his words as favoritism towards white supremacists. And these people want to get reelected, right? According to Schumer, if Trump wants to prove he's not racist, he needs to dismantle the voter fraud commission that he claims would prevent minorities from voting. If the president wants to truly show that he rejects the discrimination agenda of the white supremacist movement, he will rescind the executive order that created this commission, Schumer argued. Boy, I feel sorry. In Trump's voter fraud investigation, Colorado and hundreds of people in each district withdrew their registrations. Is something fishy? Should there be strong sanctions against states and voter administrators with bad records? Absolutely. That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. He went on to state that if Trump refused to eliminate his commission and its investigation, then Congress should. And if the president does not act, the Congress should prohibit its operation through one of the must-pass legislative vehicles in September. It's disturbing that Democrats like Schumer try to use the tragedy of Charlottesville to leverage his political desires. It's also a disgusting play by Schumer to claim Trump is a racist unless he does what Schumer wants. The withdrawals in Colorado evidence the need for a proper investigation into our voting system for fraud. While it's possible some may have withdrawn to resist the investigation, absolutely, or out of privacy concerns, it does raise the question of how many were illegitimate votes trying to hide the fraud, right? There you have it. Of course they're withdrawing because they don't want to be arrested, because they heard of people getting arrested for this voter fraud, and that's why they were pulling it. Of course, makes sense. But notice Schumer, like these Democrats, I mean, if they think they're getting reelected, they're sadly mistaken. People have woken up to this fact, and as soon as they make sure that there's no voter fraud, you will see an 80% Republican vote on all sides, believe me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.